May 1, 2021. In dreams, I saw myself in a multi-story house and I saw people repairing the walls of that house because those walls were very deteriorated. I saw that some repaired a wall and another began to fall pieces to the ground. I told them, "How are you fixing that? Come down from there, the other walls are falling apart." They looked at me with a sarcastic look and continued their work. I looked at the foundation of that structure, and dust was coming out from under it because, little by little, everything was crumbling. I saw, at the door of this building, one at the door, and this one welcomed many who entered through it. He, with a big smile on his face, received them. Those who arrived were very well dressed like when it's Saturday. I thought that they were not realizing the danger and I raised my voice in warning towards them. They all looked at me, when giving them the alert, but the one who was at the door assured them that there was no danger, that only I imagined that supposed danger, and encouraged them to quickly enter that place. Behind them, he closed the door. But he didn't go in, he stayed outside the door. Soon, very large black wings came out of him, from his back, and he elevated into the air and stood on top of that structure and roared, a terrible, sinister roar. And the structure fell, collapsed, to the ground, with everyone inside and those building its walls. The scene changed. And I was taken to a large courtyard where there were many two-story houses. I soon noticed that this villa was surrounded by a great iron wall that had a huge gate, which was wide open, and many entered through it. Soon I saw some men who, on one side of that great villa, were doing something at a door that led to a basement. I got closer and saw that this door led to a large basement that was under the entire villa. These men were working on a pipeline that was about 6 to 8 feet wide, 1.8 to 2.4 meters, and this pipeline was miles long. They had brought this pipe, the construction of this one, from a body of water very far from the villa, and it reached the door of this basement. There, the pipe was already ready for the water to pass through it. Soon, I was elevated and saw that all this pipe only had one faucet to open and close it, and it was in the place where the body of water was. Those of the villa were happy, because soon they would have water for their homes and other needs. Soon, I was taken back to the villa and saw that everything was ready to start that transfer of water. There was one more thing to do and they began to execute it. They gave the order to close the doors. These slowly closed. When I noticed this, I called out for those who heard me to get out of there, but they didn't want to listen. The door closed, the noise of the metal of these doors was heard, when they were closed, and the whole place rumbled. Soon, they gave the order to open the faucet, and it was done. The water began to enter and everyone went for it with containers. Everyone was satisfied, but the water did not stop. Soon, it was at their knees, and everyone got worried. Soon, it also reached their chests, and many climbed on the roofs of their houses. I observed and saw that the walls did not let the water escape, and these walls went up higher than the houses. The water rose and covered everyone, they all died, drowned. The water overflowed over the fence, taking dead bodies with it. At that moment, I woke up. And I was referred, Lamentations 1 verses 1 to 7. Oh, beloved brothers! How terrible! How terrible is the condition of the human being, who does not realize what he has in front of him unless when, many times, it is too late. Let us ask the Lord for the eye drops we need, beloved brothers, so that we can see, by His grace and His mercy, in which path we are really walking. It is my request and prayer that it be so. May the Lord bless us.